Bam. Oh, dang, 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 dang. All right, let's see. Bang a dang, dang a dang along, ding dong, son of a gun. Pop out. Move that over. Bam, 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 bam. What up? Nice, nice aura. Let me pin this real quick. How you doing? Okay. Oops. There we go. Oh, dang it. Nice cat. How you doing, Aura? Let me get this figured out real quick. Bang, 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 dang, dang. You know, I can do this too. Where am I? Dang. What up, Gizu? I know I'm not who you look like, but oh, okay, Jaxie. How are you, my friend? Who's fired? You're fired. You lose your wrench. How you doing, Jaxie? What do you want me to call you, Jaxie or Aura? You know it's going to be hard for me to remember, so choose wisely. Aura. Okay, good. That's what I like it. Erstwhile Jaxie. Here we come. Welcome, Aura. You have such a nice aura. It's currently at the birthday party. It's so loud. Oh yeah, nobody was fired. So yesterday I was using the for Black Friday. I was using the line from Friday. It says, "How'd you get fired on your day off?" So then I just decided to delete everything but the word fired, and then let's use that. What's the new rule? What's the new rule, Ara? I'm in my third drink and I'm starting to feel it, which is a bit no good. Hey, you know, the thing is, agreed. Oops, oops. Where's that? Oh, no, that didn't work. Oh, it's not working either. Oh, okay. I see. Hold on. Okay, there it is. There it is. Let's do this. Let's do this. There you go. There you go. What up, Scott? Scott's awesome. Okay, bam. Oh, that was me. All right, where am I? So let me throw this away. Throw away, yes. Okay. Move this back to over here. I'll move it a little bit. There we go. Jaxie. Scott remembers you. There you go. What up? Raya! Raya! Where have you been? How are you, girl? Now, I am so happy to see you again. Well, you got Jaxie too. Jaxie's actually right here. It's hard to see. Jaxie and Raya. And of course, Gizu right here. And, I got you guys. All right, let's see. Let's see if you're worth subscribing to. Let's do this. Click, 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 room. Uh-oh, I lost something. Oh, oh, there it is. Okay. All right, Aura. Let's see. All right. I'm already subscribed to Ara. I'm already subscribed, so I can't help you out. If anyone else wants to subscribe to Ara, let's see. When's the last time you posted something? All right.
Fanto elefante.
7 minutes ago. All right. There you go. No more 6-7. Oh boy. Oops. I think it's got copyrighted music in it. If it's got copyrighted music, I
Fanto
can't play it.
elefanto.
Yeah, I can't. Stop. I can't. The problem is if I have any copyrighted music, and I just learned this yesterday because my playback of my videos doesn't have, you can't see the comments anymore. And YouTube says that if you've had copyrighted stuff in your videos and you remove it to make the video so it's legal, they remove all the comments, all the chat. So I can't do it anymore. That's all right. That's all right. I didn't know until yesterday, well, this morning actually. So I'm letting you know. So I can watch them on YouTube Shorts, but I can't play them on the live stream because YouTube and YouTube Shorts, you think they would be the same thing, but they're not. They're different. So YouTube Shorts has a deal with the music companies to pay them when YouTube Shorts are watched. But on YouTube, you've got to pay, like each individual person's got to buy a license to use the music. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That's on YouTube Shorts side. It's completely different. I don't see it. Yeah, that's on YouTube Shorts. It's completely different. Completely different. YouTube Shorts and YouTube are different companies basically. Yeah, that's why you couldn't read the comments. That's why you couldn't read the comments. And I didn't know that. So Paul texted me last night or this morning, whatever, and said, I can't read the comments in this. So I thought maybe I had them shut off. And I was like, no, they're still on. And then I said, I looked into it and it says, if you've had copyright. So if I play copyrighted stuff, we can listen to it during the stream. But when the stream ends, it won't post for people to watch after the live is done. So in order for that to post, you have to remove copyrighted content. When you do that, that's considered editing. And so because if I edit out a part of the video and maybe I say, do you love Satan? And people say, yes, 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 yes in the comments. But then I cut out the do you love Satan and I put in do you love popsicle farts? And so people, so you can't, they think that you're trying to change, and for politics, that's bad. And so, oh that's it. Look, it's already, you've already got they're already credited. YouTube Shorts automatically does it right there when it says, oh, hold on, you can't see it. Right. When it says right here, let's see. It says, no, right there. It says no badito. So it says music. So it automatically, YouTube Shorts does that automatically. So you don't have to put it in. It does it automatically. On YouTube side, so you have short form and long form. On long form, you can't do it. They only allow for a few. Yeah, it's not. Trust me. I just found out. That's why most of my videos don't have. You uploaded new shorts. Oh, oops, I broke it. Golden contents. Oh no. I can't play it. I can't play the music. I can pause the music though. I can mute the music. Nobody. All right, let's see. My hedgehog died. Now my puppy. I'm so sad. It's so unfair. Okay, so yes, Gizu, you do deserve pets. Listen, just like people, pets are around to allow you to experience the happiness with them while they're here. Some people will come into your life and they'll move to other countries, but then new people will come in. So you've had love and adoration for your pets while you had them, but now a new pet can come in. And yes, they do die, but remember, you're happier for more total days. You were happier for years with these pets. And then for a few days, you're upset about their death until you understand that they're in a better place. So yes, keep getting pets and keep help the children. Keep helping keep helping the animals. The next is the same. Oh, Gizu. That's no good, brother. That's no good. I'm sorry to hear that, Gizu. I will. I'll watch it, Ara. I'll watch it. That's sad. How old was your dog, Gizu? My name is Clementine. I'm drunk at a party. It was a newborn. Wow. That's sad. That's sad. That's sad. Listen, it happens in life and it's hard to understand why this happens. As long as you don't do anything to cause the dog to die, you were nice and gentle and friendly with the dog while it was here. That's what's important. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Oops. There you go. There you go. Just pray for the pet. Oops. 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 What did I break? I broke it. I broke it. That's so sad. All right. One of my shorts name is Basics. No. We'll watch some of them later. Oh, jeez.
A car full of banana pudding and vanilla wafer cookies.
Yes,
Copy
officer.
that dispatch. Stand by.
Oh.
Sir,
You want to tell me what's
Oh.
going on
just driving home.
here? You got a car full of banana pudding and vanilla wafer cookies.
I love
Copy
vanilla
that
wafer.
dispatch. Stand by.
That's
Yes, sir.
so crazy that he farted on himself. That's crazy. Oh. Oh, yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, where was I? Oops. Stop. What's going on here? Banana wait. Basic. No. Okay, let's see. Let's see, Gizu. Hide in channel. Go to channel. I don't know what this is. Okay. That's good. Good editing. You're scared, and then poof. That's funny. That's then across the floor. That's good. Good one, Gizu. Nice work. Nice editing. Nice lighting. You done good. That's good. Good work. Good work, my friend. This is basics. All right, where was I? Oh, so Scott, do you guys have aqua burials where they dissolve the body in an acid or a base? They dissolve the body, then it just goes down the drain. We've got that in America, where you can Instead of being cremated or instead of being buried, they put you in a tank full of, and basically they dissolve you. It's absolutely crazy. I think it's called aqua cremation. Aqua cremation. No, aqua. There it is. Aquamation, sorry, an aqua cremation. Aquamation, alkaline hydrolysis, or water cremation is a flameless process for the disposition of human and pet remains that uses water, heat, and an alkaline solution to break down the body. The eco-friendly alternative is considered gentler and has significant, and then it just goes down the drain, and then the body goes to the water treatment plant, and it gets filtered out, and then they sell you the water back to you. The golden retriever profile will survive until 2026. Okay, that's good. It's going to change it every once in a while. Dude, it's crazy. Look at this. So aquamation, the process leaves behind bone, which is then processed into a powder similar to ashes and a sterile liquid byproduct that's returned to the water cycle. 95% water, 5% potassium hydroxide, which is lye. It's heated to 120 degrees, 320 degrees. And then it goes down the drain. I think it should be sprayed into like a field or something. You know, I don't think it should just go down the drain and then return back to our water tables. You know, like I think it should be sprayed into a field, let it naturally filter through like the body would return to the earth, not just stay in the. Then people are drinking their loved ones. Did you hear that, Clem? There's this aquamation, which is liquid cremation. They dissolve the body in a strong basic solution. They dissolve the body, and then it just goes back into our water treatment plants, and then comes back, and we're drinking water, pissing and shitting into the water that's got our loved ones in it. It's absolutely crazy. Aquamation Canada. It's all gone down the drain. Information. It's currently legal and available in Saskatchewan, Ontario, Quebec, Northwest Territories, Newfoundland, and Labrador. That's diabolical. It uses less energy. It uses less energy. This is what happens. It dissolves the DNA. So I guarantee what they would do is they would throw a couple of bodies in at the same time and be like, we got rid of your loved ones. No more bone, no more, it's absolutely crazy. No harmful emissions. An airtight stainless steel container holds the body. Listen to this. An airtight stainless steel container holds the body. Then alkaline solution is added to the water and heated, which accelerates natural decomposition. After about 12 hours, it leaves behind bones, which are then dried and processed into a powder. They find it a gentler alternative. How is it gentler if you're dead? If you're dead, how is it more gentle to be dissolved? About this? About this? Hold on.
This is a very historic day for our little company, Life Transitions. What started literally as a dream, as an idea, as a concept, as an aspiration, today becomes very much a reality. We'll be receiving our alkaline hydrolysis equipment today and embarking on a whole new chapter. Historic in our area for Chatham-Kent. There's never once ever been a crematorium, let alone an alkaline hydrolysis disposition alternative option for consumers. We're excited, we're scared.
Good, Jordan.
And we're looking forward with a very positive attitude that we're bringing something new and something that's actually part of a change.
That's so great.
As you'll hear more and more and more as water overtakes fire in these end-of-life scenarios.
You've heard of cremation, right? Well, what if I told you there's a different way to do it with water instead of flame? Water cremation, also known as alkaline hydrolysis, is a more environmentally friendly option as compared to flame cremation because it doesn't use any fossil fuels. And here's how it works. The body is placed inside of this stainless steel vessel that looks like a submarine. It's then filled with water and a small amount of potassium hydroxide.
Who cares? Who cares if it's a small amount?
Depending on how much the individual weighs. Using heat, pressure, and gentle agitation, the body is then gently broken down, mimicking natural decomposition, but it's all done within this chamber. After about 4 to 6 hours, what's left inside is bones. Beautiful white bones, which are then collected up in these bins,
And then ground
we
up.
have to get them dried out because they are wet. Thankfully for modern science, we have a bone dryer that helps get that done relatively
Bone
quickly.
dryer.
After they are dried, they are then processed similar to how we process cremains.
Right. How are they processed? They're put into a blender and smashed with a hammer.
After traditional flame cremation in a processor or cremulator.
Cremulator,
Sort through,
yeah.
make sure there's no metal or any artificial hips, knees, joints. And they also collect up fillings, mercury fillings. They don't get cremated, they're left intact, along with any medical implants or mesh that was input in the body. The water used is sterile and then returned to the environment. So if you want an option that's gentler on the earth, water cremation might just be for you.
It's not gentler on the earth. It's not gentler on the earth. This is all marketing. It's all marketing. They're running out of places to put dead bodies in the world. They don't want to use all this area for cemeteries. They want to be able to build houses there and then sell those houses to people. And we don't need it. The reason they need it, the reason they're talking about needing it is because of all of the people in America or in Canada or in India or in France or in the UK that are getting free housing. And the people that make money off of that are the builders of those houses. So then they're telling you, oh, well, you won't have a place to go visit your loved one anymore because we're going to grind their bones and flush them down the toilet. We're going to dissolve your loved ones and then flush them down the toilet. So you don't need to. Now you get this little piece of silver, this piece of stainless steel that has their name stamped on it. And that's your loved one now. Hey. And then your loved one gets dissolved. How do they say gentler when you're physically being dissolved? I mean, it's all. This is what you got to understand about marketing.
For a few weeks now, Manitobans have been able to opt for a new method of disposing of the body of a deceased person. Alexia, you've taken an interest in this rather special topic.
Yes, exactly. Because in fact, I discovered this recently. It's only been around for 3 weeks in Manitoba. What does it do? The body is placed in a cylindrical tank filled with a liquid, mainly water, which decomposes it.
See how they keep saying mainly water? Every liquid is pretty much mainly water. They don't want to say, oh, we're going to use potassium hydroxide and dissolve.
Advantage compared to cremation and inhumation is that there are no greenhouse gas emissions, no use of
No greenhouse gas emissions. The big scams. This is how they're making more money off that thing.
fossil fuels, and no pollutants and carcinogens that are introduced into our soil or released into the air. And the water itself is dried and reduced to powder to be given to the family. So there you have it. A new solution for
There you have it. There you have it. We solved all of your world's problems. Give us your parents to dissolve. It's so crazy. I'm so anti this. Look at these freaking car salesmen.
Explain it is instead of using fire to burn the body and create ashes, the body is gently broken down using water.
Gently.
Transition says the demand for greener end-of-life choices is growing, and this is a licensed and legal alternative. The Chatham-based funeral home says it's proud to be the first in the region to make it available.
It looks like a cross between a hospital appliance and a hot water tank, but what happens inside is far more unique.
The process itself replaces flame with water. So instead of a flame breaking down a person's remains to a basic element, water does that work.
Water with some
Oh, it
help from
doesn't.
an alkaline
Water,
solution.
water does not do that work. They're lying to people. Oh, it's just like you're going swimming for your life. It's not water that does the work. People have been found dead for months underwater. Water doesn't do that work. It's freaking sodium hydroxide, potassium
Funeral
hydroxide.
home founders James and Leanne McNeil say aquamation costs about the same as cremation, but it's a greener choice. They say cremation releases hundreds of kilograms of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere per person.
If you did a search on what is the most environmentally safe,
Just go ahead and do a search. Do a search. What's the most environmentally friendly?
prudent way to take care of a deceased human body, it would be alkaline hydrolysis.
There's no carbon emissions, and it's so much better for the environment.
There's carbon emissions to make the potassium hydroxide. There's carbon emissions to make the can that we go into. There's carbon emissions that go into the electricity that powers the heat in this thing. There's carbon emissions that go into making the electronics for these things, the pumps and the temperature sensors.
So it just seems better all
It's
the way
all a
around.
lie.
The process
Everything's a
became
lie.
legal in the province in 2014.
For myself, the idea
And
of fire did not sit
look
well
at look
with
at the
me.
nice
Now,
graphics. Look at the nice graphics. Now watch how nice this is. They don't notice people.
with
What?
this, the option of water.
And then the body just going to
it-
go
it-
away. They're not even going to show it.
sits, better with me. It seems a little more gentle.
Oh, it seems more gentle. This is such
Cremation is
bullshit.
regulated by the Bereavement Authority of Ontario,
The Bereavement Authority of Ontario.
which oversees funeral, burial, and cremation services in the
And
province.
how much money does the government get off of it?
The BAO tells CTV News there are 5 licensed alkaline hydrolysis facilities in Ontario: Arnprior, Peterborough, Newcastle, Whitby, and Kingston.
I like it. I like water better than fire. Let's
It's
put it
not water.
that way. But I'm dead, so who cares?
I already paid my funeral. I want to go in a casket.
In my
Yeah.
opinion, they're dead. Whatever way works for them, works for them. If they want to go, I guess, the old school way with normal cremation, go normal cremation. If, they want to do the new high-tech way, by all means, suit themselves, right?
The McNeils say they've already had several families show interest, but they won't be operational until the end of July.
There's never, in Chatham, Kent, there's never once been a crematorium. So we thought, let's change that, and we're actually going to jump over traditional cremation and move right to what we believe is the future with the water.
This will be the 6th one in
not
the province
water.
and the first one in this region.
Culturally, we've been moving away from full burial.
While Life Transitions is the
That's
first
how they do it where? Arrakis? the thing that pisses me off, B, is the lies about I'd rather go with water. Right. Oh, right. Yeah, that's exactly what they do. I mean, the thing is, but they don't say we're going to dissolve your body with lye. They say it's water cremation. It's not water cremation. You get dissolved. It's like even the graphics. It's dishonest, absolutely intellectually, and it's dishonest. It's absolutely crazy.
So we're not for everybody, but our process does not expose our loved one to harsh heat or flames. My name is John Hughes. I'm from
Damn it. I broke it.
St. Louis, Missouri, and I cremate. I believe it is legalized in about 25 states. So we're not for everybody, but our process does not expose our loved one to harsh heat or flames. My name is John Hughes. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I cremate people with water.
You don't cremate people with water.
Aquamation costs around $1,400 for a family.
It's not aquamation. It's freaking, it's...
The individual is placed into a stainless steel basket that is then placed into our aquamation machine. We then tilt the machine into a slanted position, and then we go to the
So
computer
as the
and press
body
start.
dissolves...
The end result of aquamation is the same mineral bone ash as you would...
So they skipped over what happens. We tilt the body to an angle. Then the end of the process is not their body sits there and dissolves. It's the same process whether it's fire or acid.
Get with fire-based cremation, but you get about 20% more of that ash back than you would with fire.
You get 20% more of the ash back.
fire. So families are thankful that
They're so much more thankful.
Back in that urn. Also, because it's not a combustion process,
Let's
it's
do
about
it.
95% better for the environment. I think aquamation will be more widely accepted. It's just going to take time to educate people. I do plan to be aquamated at the end of my life. Yes, that is my plan, is to be aquamated.
How about now? Let's aquamate you, brother. Not you, brother. That's brother. This shit's so freaking crazy. Let me see, where was I? Oops. Gentle water flowing aquamation machine.
This is a GoPro that's been placed into the aquamation machine. You can see how
gentle
the
it is.
water is flowing during the aquamation process.
It's not what it's absolutely crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy to me.
Aquamation wasn't just safe for the environment, but it was available at a price that families could afford.
It wasn't just safe, but it was available.
To me as the founder, that price was never the reason why a family didn't choose aquamation. So in Canada, where the average
it dissolves it. It's lye. It's lye. It's LYE lye. It's potassium hydroxide. They say water because it's a solution of water and potassium hydroxide. I'll show you what it does to flesh. I'll show you. And that's a good question. Potassium hydroxide and chicken.
I'm making a very concentrated solution of potassium hydroxide. Just by adding the potassium hydroxide to the water, it raises it to almost boiling temperature.
Right. It raises to almost boiling. So it's
Now watch what
exothermic.
happens when I put a chicken wing in.
Same thing as alive is dead.
Potassium hydroxide hydrolyzes the proteins and the fats.
Yeah, so
within
it's a hydrolysis process. So it hydrolyzes the proteins. It doesn't care if they're alive or they're dead.
a matter of minutes, everything but the bone begins to dissolve.
And this is what's happening to your
the only
body.
thing that's left over is this gel-like substance that resembles soap that actually dissolves in water.
Right, and that's how you make soap.
Show the end product here. So this used to be meat.
Right.
It is now this gel, pretty much soap-like.
That's how you make soap, right?
Transparent.
Right, so we can look at it. Look at it.
And it now
Potassium hydroxide to human live flesh. Okay, severely. The chemical contact can severely irritate and burn the skins and eyes, leading to damage. You know how much net gas that costs the state? Net gas. Do you know how much net gas costs in this state? Did someone get fired? No. But this is the thing. The disposal of bodies, the reason behind it is to free up more land for real estate and whatever, whether you save or not. The problem isn't that they're doing it. The problem is the dishonesty in how they're doing it, the marketing and how they're doing it. That's what really irritates me. They say water. It's not. It's not water that's just dissolving the body. It's the potassium hydroxide that's dissolving the body. And then so they measure out. They know how much flesh it takes, how many pounds of flesh it takes, and how much potassium hydroxide versus the weight of the body in order to dissolve it. So at the end of the process, chemically, it should be about neutralized. And then if it's not, they can add baking soda to neutral, or not baking soda, they can add an acid to it to neutralize it and then pump it out. But the way they dispose of the goo is that goes down the drain. That goo shit he was just showing us, that just goes down the municipal drain back to the water treatment plants that comes out of our sinks and our toilet water. So that's kind of crazy too. Natural. How much net gas? Net gas? Like the net gas cost? I'm confused about the question. What is the net gas cost in this state? Natural gas cost. Oh, natural gas. Net gas cost converted to, it's $2.86 gallon, but you're talking about natural gas to burn up. So it's $38 per 1,000 cubic feet. Okay, let's see that. Let's see this. It's so funny. I was watching someone on TikTok yesterday playing in soap, pine saw, and a comet in the sink. Not net. Natural is what you're thinking, I'm sure. Okay. All right. So right. Okay. Not net. Okay, hold on. So gas is $38 per 1,000 cubic feet for natural gas. How much for acid use? Hold on. One second. Well, the thing is, you got to make the potassium hydroxide. So you have, and this is where the things get wackadoodle, right? So hold on. How much potassium hydroxide is used in alkaline hydrolysis for bodies, for cremation? Right. How much? I know it's 5%. They're not saying the amount, like how many grams. How many grams of potassium hydroxide is used in aquamation? Grams of potassium hydroxide in aquamation. Okay, hold on. It requires, the process requires, okay, but it doesn't say how much. Okay, that's liquid. It's not saying, but let's see. How many grams of potassium hydroxide to dissolve a 200-pound body? I'm on a list. There it goes. 90 kilograms, okay? So 90 kilograms. 100 kilograms of potassium hydroxide cost. I'm totally getting visited by the FBI. 500 grams is $18, so 2 kilograms is $60. So 100 kilograms is, so it's $800. $800 in potassium hydroxide over $38 in natural gas. The tank is 1,000 liters, I believe. How big is how big is a potassium hydroxide aqua cremation tank? Aquamation can people up to 500 pounds. Okay, hold on. Aquamation tank size. Aquamation tank size. Okay, 100 pounds. The vessel itself uses 100 gallons of water per cycle. How many cycles? So it's probably one cycle. Okay, hold on. Capacity. Cycle time. Here, let's look at their thing. That was a pretty big tank. It says respectful. 20 hours per cycle. 12 to 20 hours for a single pet. 14 compartments, so they mix all of your pets together too. That, I guess, so the bones stay separate. So this is for pets. Okay, for human, let's see. Is this both? Let's find human ones. These are all pets. Okay. Aquamation info. Horses and stuff. Okay. Aquamation for human tank sizes. Not formation. You wish the FBI would use something to make content out. It says the maximum capacity is 400 pounds. If it can fit a 400-pound human, it's a big tank. A single human takes uses a significant amount of water, 350 gallons. 120-gallon tank-type water heater is recommended. Through an 80-gallon unit can sometimes be used for a quick turnaround. So I'm guessing it's a 120-gallon tank. That's just a guess of what I can say. So the acid juice is more expensive than the gas. So it's and let's see costs. In Canada, the government is giving them money to offset the cost of it. Aquamation prices. Not proclamation. Aquaclamation. Man, I can't. Aquamation prices. $2,500 to $4,600 for aquamation. It says the average range. It says the average range is roughly $2,500, but it goes up to $4,600. Okay, average cost for cremation in America. $2,300 for a basic direct cremation. $6,000 for cremation and memorial service. So it's not that it's okay. And energy per joule cost to create potassium hydroxide. Fuck. Energy per joule to create a kilogram of potassium hydroxide. Energy required to make a kilogram of potassium hydroxide. Okay, so 7.5 megajoules. Okay, so watt hours to create 500 grams, or sorry, it was 100 kilograms. Energy required to create 100 kilograms of potassium hydroxide. Damn, it doesn't like me. I'm going to start typing it in. Energy required to make a kilogram of potassium hydroxide. All right, let's see if we can convert to watt hours. So still, okay, so 1 kilogram is 2,510 watt hours, so 2 kilowatt hours. So it's 100 kilograms. So that would be 100 times that. So that would be 250 kilo. So no, it's absolutely not better because the carbon required to make that energy, the gas and whatever. I mean, if you're using windmills, then yes. But yeah, this is all bullshit. It's all trash. No, I'm not going into this business. No, I can't do that. And then you require pumps and motors, and you got to keep tilting the body. It's got to continually be agitated to keep the fresh solution in contact with the different parts of the body. It's so crazy. I bet if you don't, yeah, they probably do. They probably do. That's so crazy to me. This is so crazy to me. The rich hippies eat it up. 100% right there. There it is. There it is. There it is. Right. And it's so crazy. It's so crazy. The electrolysis. Okay, so it takes 52 kilowatt hours to. Yeah, dude, it's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It would be better to find a way to do electrically heated cremation, but it would take longer. So, but still, energy is energy. This is it. This is the problem, is energy is energy. So the amount of energy in joules it takes to break the body down is the same. It's the same. It doesn't matter. The molecular bonds don't give a shit if you're using gas or a chemical. So yeah, it's absolutely the same. It's what you can get cheaper at the time. If you could use a windmill or solar panels to store batteries, but then the amount of carbon it requires to create the batteries and the electrolyte in the batteries, or the paste if you're using lithium or whatever, all of that, it's all squashed. It's all crazy. Rich hippies like 10 Light. How you been, 10 Light? Let me see. I'm gonna need to find some more of these things. Let me close some of these things down. Aquamation remains. What do they call it? They called it hydrolysis creation remains. Hydrolysis cremation remains. Yeah. Okay. And it says you get 20% more. You get 20% more ashes back. DIY solar right. Look, dude, the best way to go back to the planet, to go back to Gaia, is to do what the Tibetans do, and that's they go a little far. They cut you up, they chop you up, then put you out there for a sky burial. But they also have whole sky burial or complete sky burial. Complete sky burial. So there you go. That's it. That's the way to do it right there. That, and then look, sitting here watching his grandfather get munched down on. This is crazy stuff, man. Yeah, but this stuff's absolutely amazing, you know? And then here he's just handing pieces of his loved ones to the buzzards. But that's the way to do it. You know, that's zero carbon. Oh, but the buzzards fart and burp methane, so yeah, it's all crazy. Oh no. Those are legs. Oh jeez. Oh. Dude, Brian, do you remember at the zoo? Do you remember those buzzards we had? The big ones that had like the 9-foot freaking wingspan, or 8, 6, whatever it was, 8 foot. What were they called? What was their names? Oh. Look at the freaking, that's so crazy. You don't remember the wooden boardwalk that had those like not, maybe they weren't called buzzards. They had the rings around their neck. They were huge. They were part of, they were an exhibit at the zoo. They were freaking big. Let me see. Buzzards, Maryland Zoo in Baltimore. These guys here, these freaking things. Maybe they didn't have a ring around their neck. Turkey vultures. These two. These are the ones. These ones right there. Yeah, they did have a ring around their neck. Yeah, that's it. No, it wasn't the aviary. It was before that. It was where the boardwalk was. They were the very first exhibit on the left when you went onto the boardwalk. And the aviary had like the finches and stuff. Right, yeah, that too, right. I remember I made the doors for that aviary. I think we made the doors for that aviary. But yeah, but these guys, these lappet-faced vultures, they had these freaking wingspans that were crazy big. And you remember all the freaking birds in the hospital, not the hospital. What was it called? What was the hospital called? The hospital and the downstairs of the hospital that did all the stuff for the for other countries, to talk to other countries to trade animals. Union, not the Union. National area. I can't remember. Embassy. Yeah. Yeah, but that's the kind of stuff to do. Like that's absolutely crazy. Oh, look at that. It's got a I guess that's somebody's body getting munched, so you have to click it to watch. Yeah, I'm not going to watch it, but it's absolutely crazy, dude. But the sky burials, dude, that would be the way to do it. And the thing is, yeah, that would be the way to do it. It's got to be hard to watch, especially like here they chop you up. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. All right, let's see. 1 second. 1 second. Animal ambassadors.
All right, my bad. Okay, let's see. Where was I? These are crazy. These are crazy. Okay. Let us see. Let us see. Babe. Oh, I should have grabbed a soda. Okay. All right, my apologies. There we go. There we go. Where are we at now? Oh, you know what I should have did? Let's see. Let's go ahead and call it here. I'm gonna finish eating dinner, and then I'm gonna jump back online. Give me about 15 minutes. I'll see you guys when I get back. Appreciate y'all. Love you guys. I'll see you in about 15 minutes. Bye bye. Bye.